For the last part of our sea turtle project, you need 2 white pieces of paper, and we will have some stencils on your table that we have to share. So on one of these pieces of paper, you're going to have the top part of a turtle. There's his head and flippers, and make sure he fits on the page. Hold it down with one hand. Make sure your pencil touches the stencil. Do not cut yet. So trace it. And this part is going to be the tail and 2 rear flippers. Make sure it fits on the paper and trace. And before cutting, we're going to add some texture to these. If you remember, on your seaweed, we crunched it up a lot so it would have some bumpy texture. So that's texture that we can actually feel. It's called tactile texture. On your turtle, it's going to have visual texture where it looks bumpy, but it's not. So we will have some texture plates at your tables, and there is a right side up on these, so you have to look carefully and see where the lines are. Your texture plates won't all look exactly like this, and we have to share again. So we put the texture plate underneath your project with the paper on top, and then we're going to use some unwrapped crayons, the side of it, and rub. Now I know that my turtle is bigger than the texture plate, so I'll have to pick it up and move it over. So I'm making sure that inside my lines is filled in with texture, and then I will repeat for the back end. Once that is done, then we can cut our pieces out. So my pieces are cut, and you will have your paper with your print from the coffee filter. And we are also cutting this out. And when we cut, you're cutting in a circle. So right here, I went past this white section. This is our turtle shell. Now I'm going to take my turtle top, and on the bottom I'm going to put a line of glue. Notice I left some space between my glue and the bottom of the paper. And then I'm going to find a place to put my shell. So it looks like the turtle's peeking out. So I still see both fins in the head. And down here on his back flippers and tail, same thing. Put a line of glue. Keep it away from the edge. Shell goes on top so that all you see are the tail sticking out and the flippers. Then you will get your background back, and you have to figure out which way is up. And on our little turtle friend, we're going to find the back side. And just like before, keep the glue away from the edge. I'm tracing it with the glue. If you keep it away from the edge, you have somewhere to put your fingers, so you can pick it up and flip it over. And then you can take some crayons to give your turtle a little face. If you want to do the face before you glue it, that is all right too. And then this is really gooey, so it will go on the drying rack to dry.